don't have it. Releasing himself! Leave me be. I'm no soldier, and I have no coin.
No, old man. You'll burn alive.
Your first and your last. How's that, you bastards? Who's squealing now? Thank you, stranger. Thought I could sabotage the gate and keep more of these savages from reaching Sacrament's walls. But I got my damn fool self trapped too. Suppose there's a reason I'm a blacksmith and not a soldier. If you ever need anything repaired, you come to me.
Now here. This will open the gate. Get yourself to Sacrament. Through the Auburn Glades to the east.
But keep a careful eye out. I heard some of these Risen speak of a...
You'll make a fine bonfire. Feed the flame.
Careful, Lara. Someone's coming.
Serum! Forgive my father. He mistook you for one of the risen.
If you make for Sacrament, there are worse things than bandits up ahead. The great beast is loose in these glades.
They say it used to be a man. I wanted to go after it, but father says...
Father says the Torn are not to be trifled with. And he's right.
I don't fear the Pestilence any more than a wild boar. One day, they'll sing songs about my skill with a bow.
Are you alive to sing them yourself, daughter?
State your business. Quickly! Don't think just because you felled the beast, you're an ally.
It's all right, Winnick. I apologize for the lack of hospitality. My friend here has his guard up for good reason. Once the raiders took the old fortress, their bloodshed has drawn more and more of those things towards our city. How did you manage to slay that monstrosity? My God. You're Serim. The Watcher's call has been answered.
Ha! I told that old coot he was wasting his time. For once, I'm glad I was wrong. Serim, in the flesh and on our island. I thought you'd be taller.
Your kind's welcome within our walls. I trust you'll find a home here. Seek the Watcher, up in the rookery. Welcome to Sacrament. Sacrament's gates are always open to those in need, or those who keep her safe. Help yourself to our food and shelter.
But leave the ale to me.
The Watcher waits for you in the rookery.
Never
The
wanted
rookery
to
is
see
just
him
up
like
ahead.
that.
Better here than back in Tyr.
Needs to get me old seat back. I will, I will.
Are you feeling ill, stranger? And people ask why I'm leaving. So I'm supposed to be here.
you been written from the Whispers? Are you my death? No. No, you're really here. A serum in Sacrament? So, the Watcher was right. You came, but... I must introduce myself. I am Elsa. Tell me, can you feel it? That flickering in the air. I'm convinced this spot is the site of some ancient serum remnant, but it lies just beyond my vision. There are relics of your kind all over Sacra. Another was just discovered in the stonemason shot by the cemetery. You should see it for yourself. Perhaps it's your temple. Your... Death is a lost art. People your kind perfected the form. That's why I've devoted my life to studying you.
The beast outside our gates is a sign of the blasphemy within our walls.
I'll say what we're all thinking.
Is it true? The Risen have taken the old fortress.
You've arrived! I knew his letters were not in vain. It's an honor to meet you. I've only ever read the ancient texts about your kind. They have come, Master. From across the sea.
The pestilence. It festers. Everything it touches.
Did you not hear? The serum have arrived.
They won't come. Never answer.
I apologize. He is a brilliant scholar, but it's been so long. God's reach. They're already here.
Governor Ellsworth.
Madrigal Seline. I apologize for the lack of a formal welcome. If you sent word, it must have been lost.
A welcome sight, though, aren't they? About time Phelan sent reinforcements.
My inquisition is here as an act of mercy, Baron Winnick. There is an unholy presence on this island. I have come on behalf of King Magnus, who sent me...
King Magnus? The boy.
Forgive me. I thought you had heard. Your brother, the king, has passed.
How long?
It will be a week tomorrow. You should return to Phelan, Governor. Your nephew has extended his hand. He invites you to rejoin the family.
Thank you, Madrigal. But Sacra is my home.
Sacra will be in capable hands. My Inquisition have quartered ourselves in Fort Reach, and will remain for as long as it takes to heal this island.
Fort Reach? Sacrament's a bit out of your way then, isn't it?
My outfit encountered a group of raiders as we came ashore on your coast. We sent all of them to rejoin God, save one. I thought she might be of particular interest to you. We could have left her body by the side of the road with the other animals. Consider this an offering of goodwill from the church.
Where was the church when our people were sick and starving? We're done begging for scraps. We take what we need.
Odessa. Don't.
Leave her. I'm sure the governor can properly discipline his own daughter. At least as well as he governs his city.
My apologies, Madrigal. She does not stand for sacrament.
Damn right I don't.
Guards, take her away.
This way, Rhythm. I should have never taught you that little move.
You will arrange an escort for my vanguard to Kalen.
Kalen? It will be done. Is there anything else we can do?
You can rejoice, Governor. Your salvation is at hand.
Oh, the Inquisition at our gates, and Sarum in our rookery. We've prepared lodgings below. A humble room, to be sure, but safe and warm. I hope you've arrived in time to save our fair island. Not only in time to witness its ruin.
Rotten boards, decayed and crumbled. Who's that? Oh, a visitor. Of course. I've told the Watcher this tower's not fit for livestock. And yet, there he goes, boarding any stranger that comes along. You'll have to head upstairs. There's no way down for now. A fine staircase should be, too. Would get us to the market in half the time. Most days you'll find me not far from there. In the square, by the wardroom. Maker Danos. I can repair anything with the right materials. Oh, except laziness. This city can be rebuilt, though it seems I'm the only one who remembered.
Oh, good, you're awake. Please, Sarum, you must see this. Forgive the, grotesque display. We pruned some of the poor torn soul you killed at our gates. I left a vial of its blood here on the table, but when I returned, I found it altered. The Watcher, he must have refined it, purified it. An ancient technique. Now you just need to... I apologize. It's my nerves. The ichor must flow through your veins. The scrolls say it gives strength to your kind. Go to the Watcher. This skill is... it's beyond me. There. Now, if you should encounter any more of the Torn, collect their ichor and bring it here. But be careful, this island crawls with villainy. I suggest you visit the market for supplies before you leave the city. As soon as you find any more ichor, bring it here. I can't promise he'll help again. His wisdom is vast, but his mind is... well, it's like a ransacked library.
Is it true? The Risen have taken the old fortress.
I told Ellsworth I thought it was a mistake letting you past our gates. A soldier with no rank is a stone's throw from a bandit. But orders are orders. Or is that a foreign idea to you? Orders, respect, discipline. Well, as long as you're here, which I doubt will be for long. I've bounties to collect, challenges to complete, and not enough men to carry them out. Every day it seems there's more. No rest for those of us keeping chaos at bay. What do you say?
So, you found me. Perhaps you're developing a fondness for this city then. With my hands and your copper, we can make Sacrament bloom again. Anything you come across that looks like it could be restored, tell me. Why, even the vendor stalls can be improved. And for yourself, perhaps you may want a home here one day. There was greatness here once. Let us uncover it from beneath the dust.
They were backwater scavengers. Nothing but thieves on the road.
You can't still think that.
But that's the point. Time was, they couldn't mount a horse, let alone an attack like that.
Comes all, traveler. Is that? It can't be. Welcome, welcome. I'm the Orison here, Orison Haley. God speaks in countless voices, and I'm but one of his humblest. Try not to be intimidated by those inquisitors marching around. The church is a place of peace. It is when we are still that we're most likely to feel God's hands upon our shoulder.
Governor Ellsworth or the Madrigal?
Why cut them
cannot
slice
rush an
when you can
oak.
burn and freeze?
Welcome, young sprout. I go by Whitaker the Woodcrafter. That's because I craft wood.
I cut and slice. I knew with the Pestilence returned, it wouldn't be long before your kind did as well. We are all soldiers now, in the one true war. The one my mother and her spoke of in whispers. Please, allow me to enchant your weapons.
Serum?
Or you can enchant your own here. A black door was opened 1,000 years ago. Perhaps together we can close it.
Good to be back behind Sacrament's walls. My thanks for clearing the way. From now on, how about I stay at my forge and leave the heroics to you?
Read about it, Meriwether. Taylor's at your service. Mary, we agreed.
No, Mira. I remember.
Fine.
We'll settle this later.
The stonemasonry's closed, on Ellsworth's orders. If you're looking for Orem, he's not here. The floor of his shop's collapsed. It's not safe for customers. They found some kind of old Serim ruin underground. Ellsworth ordered an investigation. You'll not be getting a headstone Wait. You're one of them, ain't you? The Serim, I mean. Well, I won't stop you going in then.
Yes. Oh, ignore their gates, Sarum. They likely never seen one of your kind. I, on the other hand, have met 6 Sarum. 5? 6? Ah, many. I've witnessed the sea births of the Kyllish people to the south, and all those northern cities that sail across the sands. I once drank from the water pooled in a giant's footstep, and I've supped wine with Phelan's finest. You and I, we're travelers.